tied with 8 minutes to go, and then all of a sudden we're down to a one possession game. So what happened there to make it close?
I think our decisions, offensively and defensively, were not good. Not good. I think offensively, just the understanding of, we're not holding the ball. We're never trying to hold the ball, but you're playing the clock as much as you're playing the opponent. At a certain point, we had too many poor decisions. One pass shot, two pass shot. You beat the press. You try to just go running in there, and it ends up in a turnover. Offensively, I thought we had poor decisions, and then defensively, whether we were in our man or our zone, they got too many open shots. I mean, at some point, they have to get threes to get back in the game, and over again, we let them get threes. So I just think we didn't think the game well today, the latter part of it.
Did that diamond kind of shock your guys to a certain degree?
No, we've been working on that all week. We knew that was coming. I mean, that's what they do. That's what they do. No, it didn't shock us. It didn't catch us off guard. I think in the second half, and Kevin, I mean, he does a great job. He's been coaching for a long time. He's got his players believe in what they're doing. He plays so many guys. Everyone just comes in and plays hard. We did a better job on defense in the first half, so they weren't able to set it up. And so in the second half, they scored, so they were able to get into their press more, and that's how they get their energy. That's how they get. That's how they get going. And so, like I said, 7-8 minutes to go in the game. We make some poor decisions offensively. They come down and get some baskets. Now their juices are flowing, and you end up fighting for your life at the end.
Along those lines, did that wear you down a little bit in the second half, just because they had been making some baskets there and had the chance to go into that?
No, I mean, we're a pretty deep team ourselves. I mean, it's not. I don't think anyone was overly fatigued. I don't think it wore us down. I just literally think they made some shots. They were able to get into it, and we made poor decisions.
What did you like when you guys were getting out to the big? What was the bad point that you were like you guys doing?
Well, I thought it's the same theme. When we moved the ball around, when we shared the game, we got really good shots. Mm-hmm. We got really good shots. When the guys started hunting for their shots, we did.
Talk about the play of Marcus shooting tonight. 5 of 7 from 3, all the shots.
That was good. I didn't realize it. I mean, Marcus can shoot. You leave him open, it's going to go in. We need him to continue to do some of the other things, which he also can do. But 5 for 7, I'll take that.
Copeland White did some work against full court man. They trapped or whatever. They were the outlet. How did they do in that role?
I think for large stretches, okay. For down there, not as well as we could have done.
What role do you think fouls played in the game today in terms of both teams got into a penalty early on? And was this the first game where we saw the point of emphasis really come to fruition with the officiating this year?
No, I don't think so. It's been there all year. They are an aggressive team. I think if you look at the stats, I don't know this 100% sure, but I think they foul. If you look at total fouls, they're up there, per game. As I don't know where they are, but that's what they do. They want to get you going. They want to speed you up. They want to take you out of your comfort zone. If they foul, they don't care because they got so many bodies, quality bodies. It's not just, I shouldn't just say bodies. There's so many good players that you take one out. I mean, they're leading scorers coming off the bench, and it doesn't matter because the next guy is very similar. I told our guys, I said, we go through scout report, and we're talking about this person, and I said, all their guys are very similar. They all can make a shot if you leave them open. They all can get to the basket if you don't pay attention. They're all going to play hard. So Kevin's done a good job of putting in their older group. I think they're old, experienced, I should say, instead of older, veterans. So I mean, he's put a good group together. They believe in what they're doing. It was good. It's good for us.
Your coach said he tried to take out BSR as far as the primary line there. How do you think he did? He had 5 assists and he lifted the line in the second half.
I thought he did okay. All of us could have been a little better today. I thought he did okay.
Particularly late, handling the pressure.
I thought he did okay.
Questions for Devontae?
Devontae, coach was saying the decision-making led to some of your the team's problems in the second half. What was your sense being out there on the court as they're coming back?
I think they just they brought the energy to us. I feel like the aggression on defense. They started to get a feel for us. You know, once we got a few turnovers, and you know they got a couple open looks. And I think the first half we were being the aggressor defensively, especially, and you know we were making shots.
During their second half comeback, you guys had a 30-second timeout, and you were very animated with your teammates. What were you telling them?
Just, I mean, we were trying to win. Like, you know, we can't be nonchalant, especially defensively. They were getting too comfortable, and they were getting a lot of shots that, you know, they were in rhythm and they felt would go in.
John, you're up.
Hold on.
For either of you, this week marks the 1-year anniversary of the game with the I Can't Breathe shirts. There's been a lot of shootings since then, but there's been a lot of cops held accountable because
Game only right now.
This is a 5th game into the 7-game homestand. You've won them all, so that's the goal. But how do you kind of feel about where you guys are progressing and so on?
I think we are progressing. You know, we are progressing. But we also understand and know that we still have a long way to go, a long way that we can go. So, you know, it is what it is. We want to continue to incrementally improve, and I think we are doing that. And that being said, you know, a lot of times, you know, I think I said this the other day, you know, winning can mask your flaws, and winning can mask your deficiencies. But I don't think that's happening with this group. I think that you know, a lot of introspection and film watching and I think we understand where we have to improve that you know, the outcome great, but we know we have to get better.
You guys pressured them consistently, maybe more than I'm used to seeing you guys. Was that something specifically for the game plan? Or
Yes.
Something you were? Okay. Is that something you liked enough that it would be, you could see going forward? Do you like what you were getting out of that?
Depends on the next game plan.
LJ's been struggling with fouls recently. Is there anything particular? Is he trying to be too hard? Trying to lock down his defender? What's
Yeah, you know, I was just before we came here, I was talking to the coaches, like, we really got to go back and look at that and see if we can help him tactically. I'm biased. I may be wrong. I think he's got the short end of the stick a lot. You know, but he plays so hard. You know, and LJ is a very good defender. He's not one of these guys. You know, a lot of times people equate being a good defender with getting steals, and he doesn't necessarily get a lot of steals because his man stays right in front. He keeps his body right in front of his man, you know, he's getting. We got to figure it out. We have to figure it out because he has been. He's been in foul trouble a lot, and it's not necessarily like the little touch fouls. It's not the reaching fouls. It's all over the board. But we got to go as a staff, go back, sit down with him, and look at it, and see if we can. You know, I don't want to take away his aggression. I don't want to take away his energy. I don't want to take away his fire on defense. But we got to figure out a way to keep him on the court a little bit.
Devontae, you seem to be attacking the paint a lot more today. What was your mindset going into this game today?
I knew they were an aggressive team, so you know, I just wanted to start off early and just be aggressive towards them. That was kind of the game plan for all of us. Just, you know, cut, you know, be strong with the ball, and you know, we knew they were going to try to push up on it.
On the subject of LJ, he came out of that timeout and had the dunk kind of late. Was that the play call basically for him to go down?
Yes. But then the play wasn't to now go down a foul and 3 foul shots 2 seconds later. But that was the play.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Thanks.